I cannot believe I just got that on camera.
It is, without a doubt, one of the worst facilities in the country.
It's definitely changed within the past year and a half. It seems like there's something that doesn't belong.
We've found candles, we found pentagrams, Ouija boards, conjuring up stuff that they don't really understand. Again, the last year, it's felt darker, a little bit more oppressive in this building.
Almost predatory, like they follow you around the building and they're trying to scare you.
Oh my God, dude, stop talking, man.
What did they make a deal with though? Something that they drew here, right?
Hello?
You wanna The others scare me. They're playing a trick on us.
I'll kill you!
Conjure, dude! That's right above us.
Oh, this is scaring us. Look at that
Thing here. There's something here. That wasn't
Footsteps above us. Sounded like running. Someone running down the hallway.
I feel weird in here right now.
Yeah.
Just now, I got so fucking weird feeling, dude. Every fucking... Yeah. Every hair on my body is... Whoa! Whoa!
Who's above us?
Hello? Hello? There's nobody breaking in. We would have seen a car, we would have heard a car. There's nothing on this road. You see the lights coming forever.
That just pinged.
Oh, I saw that! I saw that!
It literally
I
just
saw
pinged.
that! Yes, I saw that! Dude,
Look at that wire.
Meat.
It's like it's coming to
wire, dude. Connor, go film that. That was not just swinging like that. Oh!
What is that?
Oh!
Dude, that's
over there. It's right there,
that's
bro.
Not here. That's right here. Hello? Dude!
Can you give us your name? Through this.
I'm gonna go over here.
What is that noise? It's moving.
Oh! Yeah. Shh.
Hello?
And I gotta say, it's not windy out tonight.
Right.
So this is not environmental.
No, there's nothing in.
Yeah, we just spent a fucking hour and a half upstairs and didn't hear one noise like that.
And that's the other thing, right?
That was right over here on this window.
So that's the other thing.
Tonight.
So that's the other thing. Upstairs, if there was wind, we would have been hearing things move. There's no windows upstairs are boarded up. Every window down here is boarded up.
Ask it if it's... Oh, I heard that.
That's above us. That's above us.
Dude, that's fucking foot.
That's somebody just literally walking down this hallway directly. That's right above us.
Dude, that's actually fucking crazy upstairs.
I know.
What is that, dude? Whatever dark thing is in this building is here. It's in this room. It's here. It's right in our face. It's here now. I feel like whatever's moving around upstairs is avoiding it.
Ooh.
It's avoiding it. It's trying to get away from it. Whatever is dark in this building is here now. That's why we brought you to the children's wing on the first floor. This area, yeah, the kids' wing, right? Dude, but it's supposed to be, it's the most negative area. It's the heaviest area 9 times out of 10. Conjure! Holy shit, dude, conjure! That's literally what we're just talking about. name's Steve.
My name's Dylan.
We work with Haunted Nights. We're the property managers here at the Saratoga County Homestead. The building actually started out in 1914 as a bunch of smaller wooden buildings for tuberculosis. The building you see here was actually built in 1937 when the county needed more beds to house all the TB patients. It would operate as a TB hospital until 1960 when it would finally close down, reopening the following year as a county nursing home. It would operate as a nursing home until 1979, which then it would close, and it's been abandoned ever since.
We've been up here the past 4 years doing restoration efforts. We've led tours. We've done overnight investigations. We've had a lot of stuff happen. We're excited to show this place to you guys, and it's definitely changed within the past year and a half. It seems like there's something that doesn't belong here, something darker. So I guess we just have to see if they want to interact with us.
Yeah, we're going to go inside. We'll tell you a little bit more about that. It's definitely something that's been brought in here. Like he was saying, it's been conjured up. People have been breaking into here for the last 40 years. Seances, Ouija boards, pentagrams, all kinds of different things have been going on. And it really has kind of created this new darker energy that we've been seeing the last year. So that's something we're going to have to kind of figure out.
Well, it's fucking windy as shit. So why don't we go inside?
Let's do it.
Okay.
So where we are right now is the main lobby. This would have been the main entrance for the hospital. People would have come in here, basically got the room assignments. They did allow visitation at the beginning, which wasn't obviously a great idea with TB. To our right is actually the men's wing, so all the men were housed down this wing on the first floor and second floor above us. To our left is the women's wing, and then all the way down it connects to what used to be a separate building, which was for the children. That's where all of the kids were housed. If anybody in Saratoga County got sick with tuberculosis, they were sent here. So every single person came here. Didn't matter if you could afford to pay for it or not. If you could afford it, you paid what you could. If you couldn't afford it, you didn't have to, but you still came and got treatment anyways. So a lot of people passed through these doors and never left after that.
Something interesting about this place too, this building we're in right now was built in 1937. The kids building was built in the early 20s, so the kids building is actually older than the main building.
Yeah, that's the oldest part of the property that's still here, besides the superintendent's house and the parking lot. You know, we had about 1,000 deaths here from when it was in operation as a tuberculosis hospital and a nursing home. People have said that whatever's here can't be the patients because there is something a little darker, a little more negative. There's definitely patients here, there's definitely staff here. We've interacted with the doctors and some other patients that we know have passed away here. But again, there is something darker. And this area is kind of one of the first spots where you will see it is on the first floor. It moves around here, especially down towards the children's wing. So I think what we do is we start heading that way. We'll kind of explain things as we're going, and we'll move up and then end up in the basement towards the end of the tour.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Such a cool
How do you feel
building.
about this place?
I love this place. Look at it, dude.
It is just like super ominous feeling about this place with this huge stairwell right here too.
Yeah.
It's never ending, right? Like these hallways just keep going, and then you just never know what's around the next corner because they do bend a little bit, which makes it a little creepier. So as you cross this archway here, you're entering into the women's wing. So these would have all been female patient rooms. To my right, again, this was staff dining. So this is where all the nurses would have eaten their meals. It connects through a swinging door to the back part, which is where the kitchen was. So each room would have had 1 to 2 beds, depending on how many beds they needed at that time. It has, you know, enough for about 25 or so rooms on each floor. You're looking at 50 to 100 patients total for men and women, and then the children as well. They were housed in different room styles down in the children's wing just because of how many beds they could fit in there for kids. Each room would have had 1 closet on each side and a bathroom in the middle that would have had a toilet and 2 sinks. All the showers, all the tubs, all that kind of stuff was in bigger communal bathrooms across the hallways. So they would come out of the rooms and go shower in those areas. But these areas in particular, we've been finding lately that people that have been breaking in and doing stuff, this is kind of where they've been focusing on. They go into the rooms. They don't do them in the hallways. They go into each room for these seances and whatever they are trying to do. Again, we found candles burned, pentagrams drawn, and I really think that's creating something a little bit darker, a little more negative here. On top of the fact that you have all of this vandalism. Somebody's breaking down walls. This was actually something that you could see the footprints in. Somebody kicked down this wall earlier this year, and I think that in itself is creating a newer style of haunting with the patients here, right? Like this is their home, this was very important to them, and they're seeing it be absolutely destroyed by everybody that comes in here, and that puts them on edge, and they don't like new people coming into the building. They're not as welcoming to new people.
Sad.
It is. It's too bad what's happened to this place. It used to be a beautiful building. The room we're in now actually is just kind of like a connecting room, so the main hospital to our right over here was built after, like he was saying, the children's building, which is down here to our left. So they built this as the connection between the 2 hospitals, so you could get from one to the other. It's one of the darkest locations at night that I've ever been to. There's nothing up here. There's no street lights. There's no light pollution. When it's dark, you can't see your hand in front of your face in this building. It's unnerving. It's disorienting at times.
It's not really like there's no street lights or anything?
Nothing.
No.
There's nothing up here to give off any light.
And one thing too, when we were filming, we didn't have a lot of cars drive by. Imagine being a patient up here, either in the nursing home or the tuberculosis days. It was very secluded.
Yeah.
The county historian has a ton of letters. People would write home basically saying they were so alone. So depression was a big thing here. People were very upset.
And I mean, everybody you meet up here is dying left
Yeah.
and right too.
Yeah, you're not.
They had no cure, you know.
You're not really coming up here and making lifelong friends because a lot of these people aren't going to make it out of here.
Right.
Just watch your step as you're coming across here again. So this room here was built as an actual visitation room at one point. So they actually would have people come in here and visit with their families. The fireplace was done up. It was a very nice area. There was curtains, nice rugs, couches, a lounge. It was kind of like a lounge area for the patients. Once it became a nursing home, it was again more of like just kind of like a day room area where they would sit and hang out. But this would have been an area where a lot of them socialized and just try to have some sort of normalcy as they could in this property.
That's crazy to think about, having a visitation
With TV.
with TV.
Yeah. It's interesting because when we started working up here, it was a few years ago, and a handful of months after we started up here is when COVID hit. So we were up here by ourselves with masks on or whatever, just working, and same thing. Like they started to recognize that, right? It's the same situation. COVID and TB were very, very similar in that aspect of isolation, quarantine, masks, that kind of thing. So we got some interesting activity during that time, just talking about that. Saying we kind of can identify with what you guys went through as far as the isolation aspect of things and not being able to see your family or your friends. And that's kind of what, went on here as well. This area here was the children's building. It doesn't look like much now, but these would have been the patient rooms. So you're standing inside where their beds would have been. They would have had 3, 4 beds, depending on how many kids they needed to house at a time. This wall up here, there would have been a door that went across here. There would have been a wall with doors on it, and they would have actually wheeled the children's beds out onto this area here. This was their sun porch, their solarium. So they could lay them out here in their beds, and they would open up all of these windows in the front here and just let in as much sunlight and as much fresh air as possible, because that's what they thought was going to give these people the best chance at survival. Also why they built it on top of a mountain up here. So what are your footsteps again?
I'm hearing something here and there.
It's both sides. If you're upstairs or down the hallway, can you make a noise for us? Can you slam a door? Stop your feet? Yeah. As loud as you can. It's like we're in the stairs. Getting closer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's closer.
Something really loud, please.
It's just like knocking.
Yeah.
Now it's not there. Yeah.
That's getting close. What is that?
That's right there.
Literally sounds like a door.
Connor, don't get too excited by what's to your left. I know how you started walking over there.
So I was gonna go check this out quick.
Don't mind if I do.
One thing that's interesting about this, though, we're talking about the history and they're responding.
Yeah.
So you got to think this place has been abandoned for 50 years. They probably love hearing their story told.
After all that time, right?
Especially if most of the people that are coming in here are just to kind of like
Vandalize it.
mess shit up
Right.
in here.
This place has been beaten to hell in the last handful of years by just people coming inside and breaking things.
And weather.
Right, and weather. That doesn't help. But there's also been reports down here. We've been told by several different psychics that have come on tours, completely separate from each other, don't know each other, that there is a female presence down here that is very protective. She stares in the corner and just watches you, keeps an eye on everybody that comes in this area, because it is a children's wing, right? So she's very on guard of what's going on down here all the time.
That's coming from the stairs right here. Sorry to interrupt.
No, yeah, you're good. And she does things to try to get people out. She makes people feel very uncomfortable. We've had people get physically sick in here, nauseous, and have to leave this area because she doesn't want people down here messing with these kids, right? Like it's not where you're supposed to be if you're not a family member or a nurse or anything like that. So she tries to get people out of here and lure them to different areas. So not only do you have the negative, darker entity or whatever it is that's been conjured up here, you have people here that have been dealing with this vandalism and abuse of the building for the last 4 decades, and it's a place that they loved. They lived here. They spent years up here, some of them, before they passed away. So they try to protect it as much as they can by scaring people out, physically affecting them. So you have both things you kind of have to keep your guard up for in this building. Yeah.
I'm hearing that same, like, female
Yeah. It's like a humming.
noise. It's also kind of weird to think about if there is a female kind of like protective spirit. Obviously, they're not going to want us
4 guys.
random dudes around some children.
That was literally footsteps.
They would obviously be trying to like scare us off from being in here.
Right.
At least chase us to like kind of go to a different area.
Just out of
in
this
the
wing.
building. Yeah.
Right.
Dude, there are so many noises in here.
You got some dust in your eye?
Contact getting off like that. I don't know. It's weird and like.
Oh! Oh! What the fuck?
What just happened?
Yo, what the fuck was... Wait. Did you see that?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I got that on camera. What the fuck was that?
Was it all this?
Yeah.
It looks like it, yeah.
Just came off the wall.
It's like it got peeled off, though. You see how it, like, bowed from the
Folded.
top? Yeah.
That was crazy. I saw it.
Dude.
What was weird was it didn't fall like it didn't fall as quick as I feel like it should have.
No.
Right.
It was like kind of
It
just
looked very like so much.
that was
Yeah.
bizarre actually.
That's crazy. We all were looking down here, too.
We all
when it
watched it
happened.
happen.
Right.
Yeah, we watched it happen.
Dude, that was trippy.
That was actually
as
kinda
hell,
weird.
man. That was really strange.
Bizarre. What I was gonna say was like this area, the children's building itself has a different vibe than the rest of the building too. You don't feel welcome in this area. It's like again, you're not supposed to be down here, and it's the same thing upstairs. You go upstairs, and it's the same thing in the children's wing up there. So I think what we'll do is we'll head up that way, point out a couple more things down there, and then we'll move towards the admin section of the building where surgical was, the X-ray, and the theater, all of some of the busiest, most important areas of the hospital during its operation, and then we'll just kind of keep going from there and working our way through till we get to where some of the darker stuff has been kind of conjured up and where we've experienced some of the darker stuff as well.
Something cool about back here, too, it was a fully self-sustaining community. So they had a playground out here for the kids. They had a water tower on site. All the nurses' cottages and outbuildings would have been out here. Unfortunately, they tore them down in the 70s, but this was like its own little community. So if you worked up here, you lived up here.
Yeah. It
You
was
know?
150 acres. of land at one time.
Yeah.
So you didn't leave?
No,
You didn't leave.
This was it. This was your life. We have documentation of people being here over 5 years
Jesus. Without leaving?
without
Yeah.
leaving before they passed away. So again, this is the second floor of the children's building. Same setup as downstairs. Same damage as downstairs. A lot of destruction up here. But this area in particular sometimes can get pretty heavy. But there seems to be a lot more of the kids up here interacting. We get a lot more of like playful stuff as well. But then again, you have that ominous feeling of always being watched and kind of being forced out by whatever that female spirit is up here that's protecting this area of the building. And it's just kind of gotten heavier over the last couple of years. Again, I think she's kind of getting sick of all the vandalism and stuff like that. And they may like their peace and quiet, right? This place was alone for 4 decades, and now we start bringing people in here all the time on tours. They might not like that. They might not want people in here.
Does make sense though. Spirits getting angry
Yeah.
since this place is so shredded.
It is.
And like once the building's gone and everything, then
Where do they
what
go?
happens to them?
Right,
Yeah.
where do they go? All right, so we're about to leave the children's wing. We're going to head down towards the women's wing on the second floor, which then leads us into admin. But there's some rooms on the women's wing that we want to point out because we found the candles and stuff in that area. So we'll head that way and kind of point some things out to you. This room would have been another day room, especially during the nursing home days. They would have had a TV in here. This would have been kind of like a lounge for them to sit in and hang out. We have some nice moss carpeting in here now. Some mushrooms.
It's like a little shag carpet down
Everyone dies eventually.
We call it the botanical section of the homestead.
There's a nice little
Rest
fern.
in peace, Connor.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
That's dark.
Connor, that's not a good sign, buddy.
And it's even spelled. Like,
Yeah, that's your name.
Our indoor tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. And you just see it when it's in bloom. Looks
Yeah.
great.
Wyoming.
Yeah, in particular. Just in
They said
particular.
it multiple times. Dude, why is my name like written all over the place in this building?
Honestly. What are the odds of that? Isn't that
And
kind of
it's
weird?
like all of it's saying like bad
Yeah.
stuff about
Yeah.
me too. Like
That is a
you're
little
gonna
strange.
die.
Good luck. Alright, so this is the women's wing again. Second floor. Same setup as the first floor. All patient rooms. 1 to 2 beds, closet, shared bathroom. Down here is where the rooms have been used for the conjuring, where we found the candles and circles around pentagrams, incense burned, all that kind of stuff. And one thing is, this area has been on the Travel Channel, this building's been on the Travel Channel, it's been filmed for an episode of a show here. They did not actually get to go down in this section. They deemed it unsafe, so they were actually blocked off at this doorway, so they didn't even get in that area, and they actually never even stepped foot in the children's building at all.
Really?
So that area is more
It does look
untouched.
far more clean than it would be.
We've done our
Thank
best.
you.
But
You
yeah,
guys' hard work really shows.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
these floors used to be even cleaner. We used to be way better. So these floors in here, it was one of these patient rooms in this area. I believe it was this one originally, where we found incense burned and candles in a circle, and then right down the hall was where the pentagram was at that point. So whatever went on started in this room, and I think that's kind of what starts bringing in this darker entity or this darker energy that we've been feeling here, because it's very close in proximity to where a lot of the activity happens. This middle section over here is where a lot of the shadow figures are seen, darting in and out of hallways, staring you down, moving at you.
It's such an emotionally charged area, too. We're right down the hallway from the x-ray room where you found out you were going to live or die. So many people found their judgment in that room. So, I mean, it makes sense they would have chosen this.
It's one of the heaviest areas, for sure, in the building, because with TV, every person came here and got x-rays, every single person. And again, he's saying, like, that's going to tell you if you have any shot of survival. What your x-ray shows is going to tell you if you have any chance of survival. We got some medical cabinets still left in here, some of the only stuff that's still left from the hospital days. This room right to my left here, this is the x-ray room. So this is where all the x-rays were conducted in the building. The bed itself actually sat right here against this wall. And this is where they would have had their x-rays done. It's just a couple halls down, or a couple doors down from the operation room, the surgical room down there. They didn't perform major surgeries here during the TB hospital. We were one of the smaller TB sanatoriums. It was so bad back then that every single county in entire state of New York was required to have a TB hospital. Every single county. So there was TB sanatoriums everywhere. Our hospital was one of the smaller ones, so patients would have the major surgeries done, the thoracoplasties where they're going in, removing ribs and deflating your lungs. Patients here had that, but it just wasn't performed here. They would be sent to a bigger hospital about an hour away, get the surgery, and then come back up here to recover. So a lot of them would die from those complications. That surgery did not have a high survival rate. So it's basically like, this is your last ditch effort. You're either going to die on the table, or you're going to die from TB, or if the surgery is successful, you might have a better shot at living. So that all went on just right here in this area. X-rays and surgical right down here, which we can continue on down to. Right here. This is surgical. So this is a room where people came to have minor surgeries taking place during the nursing home days. They would have had some other type of surgeries as well in here. But a lot of people would have passed away in this room from complications or just from anything that could have gone on. The bed would have been right here. It was a pretty primitive operation room back then. You had a sink on the wall there. They had like one cabinet with medical tools, the table, a couple lights. That was about it. But this area leads out to the hallway, which is where shadow figures have been seen and captured on camera running down the hallways, running across the hallways. Footsteps, some of the loudest voices we've ever heard have come from this area.
We chased flashlights, like phantom lights, thinking that someone was breaking in.
So again, is that something that's been conjured by the people that are breaking in? Like, is that whatever they're doing is almost trapping their energy here as well, right? So you're seeing these lights and these flashlights of people that aren't here. I mean, we've chased, like he said, lights through this entire building. Gone outside, no cars, no people, nothing.
Something to consider too, even if people coming in here with negative intentions can't conjure anything, thought forms, egregores, they could be making their own haunting, you know what I mean? So whatever this darker thing is could be anything, right?
It's been created.
Yeah.
So we'll go out here. This area right here, this hallway in particular, is the shadow figure central for this building. That is where most of them are captured. That is where most of them are seen. And some of the heaviest, most intense feelings also occur right in this hallway, which is the men's wing on the second floor there. It's a weird setup they have in this building, which I think created a lot of confusing energy for the spirits and for the people here. You have operation room, you have x-ray right there with a lot of sadness, a lot of death. And right across it, right down the hall here, is the theater, which is where you would have your happiest moments of your time up here. That's where you went to have, again, some sort of normalcy, watch a movie, watch a play. All went on in this room. Meanwhile, you have people across the hall who are dying or finding out that they're going to die.
I mean, even just the fact that it's like right in front of the main stairwell.
Yeah, you come out the main stairs and you're right in the middle of operations and x-ray. It's bizarre. It's a weird setup. But we'll bring you over here to the theater, kind of explain to you guys some stuff that goes on in here.
Such a cool room.
It is.
In terms of the decorations, this is probably the most well-preserved room in the entire homestead, and this is one of our favorites. So basically, this was the theater. They would have had movies. They had a projector up there. They had fundraisers to actually purchase a new projector because the patients wanted a higher quality, filming projector. And it was the only one in the area. So they bring in citizens from the local town, and they could watch movies with the patients. They put a rope right up the center, sick people on one side, healthy people on the other. Probably didn't really help with preventing the spread of tuberculosis, but they would have plays in here. They'd have movies. Like Steve said, it was probably the happiest place in this entire hospital. It's also one of the most active in our experience. We've heard women calling to us from the women's wing. We've heard men running down the hallway, doors slamming. We've seen shadow figures, a lot of EVPs in here as well. Just a really heavy area.
It's got a weird vibe to it at night when you're in here because you have these massive windows. So you think it would be light. It's never light in here. It's always pitch black in this room. And again, some of the destruction in here has been recent, and I think that has really started causing problems with the spirits that are already here. This stage was burnt out just a few years ago. That whole stage was there a couple years ago. That's one of the worst fires that have been set in the building. This building's been set on fire 3 times since it's been abandoned.
And that whole stage burned.
Yeah. It actually collapsed the staircase behind it.
Damn.
Down to the first floor.
Another kind of weird design. This staircase right behind the stage in the theater goes down to the morgue.
Oh.
So
I didn't even know there was a morgue here.
It was more like it was like a holding morgue. The historian hasn't been able to find actual pictures or documentation of it because the pictures she does have of the building were taken by the sister of one of the last superintendents here, and she was taking pictures of the happier things, right? The theater, the kitchen, the dining hall, that kind of stuff. She wasn't going to go down and take pictures of the morgue, but we're all in agreement on what room it was. They would have needed an area to hold the bodies until they were claimed. They didn't just leave them in their rooms, so there is an area in the basement that would make the most sense.
it's a tile room with a drain in the middle.
In the basement, right next to the loading dock. So, and bodies in and out, that kind of
Next to
stuff.
an active elevator.
Right. But again, it's right underneath the theater. It goes right down from the theater. So it's a super bizarre design and weird setup that they had going on here.
Also, we used to do movie nights in here. We'd put curtains over the windows and play movies such as The Conjuring, Insidious, that sort of thing. And we encountered a lot of mimicry up here. We heard the organ music from Insidious. We've heard the hide and clapping from The Conjuring. So it seems like they're looking for something to use to scare us.
Something that they know is going to get our attention more so than just, a normal noise or a voice. They're trying to find ways, I think, to keep people out, especially, again, new people. And you guys are new here. And they're
It pissed me off if someone burned my happy place.
Yeah, exactly.
So
This was their happiest spot in the whole building, and somebody came in and ruined it. And again, within the last few years. This isn't something that happened 30 years ago. This is recent. So it's all new. It's new vandalism, and it happens daily now. It's too bad, and I think it is causing a lot of animosity from the spirits to the people that are coming in this building. Even us now, we get get out, we get leave, and we've been up here for 4 years working our ass off trying to save this building the best we could. So I don't know. It's definitely changed over the last year. It's gotten much heavier, much less welcoming in the building.
Yeah, so this is the men's wing. Even just getting over here, it says be careful in here, as we were talking about all this.
What was that? It honestly sounded like a cough.
Yeah.
I thought I heard
And there sounded something
Like down the hallway.
Yeah.
Hello?
We have a couple devices down here in our hands that allow you to talk to us. Can you come down here and say something? Maybe give us your name?
Sound like a door.
Yeah, it's like a door.
Our remains.
Larry.
He asked for a name. It said Larry. We're in
Yeah,
the men's
Larry.
wing.
That allow you to talk to us. Can you come down here and say something? Maybe give us your name?
Thank you, Larry. That's bizarre.
So Larry's here with us. Did you have tuberculosis?
Nobody. Nothing.
This whole time we've been up here too, there have been no noises.
No.
And all of a sudden they started when we started talking to them.
Right. We walked the entire building.
Yeah.
In the last section, it starts
Yeah.
making noises.
The first time we hear noises, we're down in the children's wing on the first floor. We come upstairs, the whole second floor we walk, we don't hear anything. We get down here, as soon as we start interacting, asking questions, bangs, knocks, footsteps.
You asked for a name. It said Larry.
Watching.
Watching.
Are you watching us? Watching what we're doing? Making sure we don't vandalize the building?
That's a common thing we get in this hallway in particular. We've seen a ton of shadow figures down there in the solarium, just kind of staring at us, watching us.
And it's
in
not the
hallway.
typical shadow figure where, like, when you see it, it goes.
Experiment.
Experiment. Well, people are experimenting with, like, the Conjuring, the
Right.
the satanic stuff, the pentagram, you know what I mean? Like, all this kind of stuff. They don't know what they're doing most of the time. 9 times out of 10, they're just in here trying to scare themselves.
Avoid this area.
Avoid this area. But again, that's what we said. Like, this is the darker area. This is the heavier area.
That's trippy because it said, be careful.
Be careful. Watching. Avoid this area.
Why do we need to avoid this area? Can you answer that?
Make another noise. Close the door. That was a door.
Door opening.
That was
Yeah.
a door opening. That door just moved. Did you get it on camera?
I don't know if I got it on camera, but I saw it move.
Which door?
Matthew.
Matthew.
Another male
man's
name. Yeah.
Let's close it. Now it's back there.
Look at that. How did that just start doing that?
It had not done that at all.
No. We've been sitting here for like 20 minutes.
Here.
It sounded like tile breaking.
Oh, I thought I heard that, yeah.
Matthew, if that's
I
you.
mean, the door's not moving anymore.
Matthew, if that's you, can you close it? Can you close this door?
All men's names.
Yeah.
I missed 1800s on here.
Can you close this closet door? If this was your room? That was like a knock on the door.
The door.
That was literally like a knock on the door.
Look,
It's
look,
closing,
look,
it's closing, it's closing. Go ahead and close it. Close it all the way.
Oh, that's fucking creepy.
All right, now that it's open. If there's something dark in this building.
Sister.
Well, people would have had their sisters here, their brothers here, their family here. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, if there's something dark in this building that's been conjured, it's been brought in here.
Afraid.
Are you afraid of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're afraid of it?
Maybe this is the guy who's been telling us to get out.
Right.
And we're asking him to interact with us, and he's
Well, think
trying
about
to
it,
get us
right? He
downstairs.
said, avoid this area, careful, watching. Get all. He led us down here, next to the staircase. This is literally the room across from the stairs to go downstairs and get out.
Is it a voice?
Wait. That sounded like a female.
Yeah.
It was like a...
Like a sister. We've heard stories of family members standing outside the windows,
yeah.
like his sister coming to talk to him. We've had people come on tours and say they remember their grandfather dropping Easter baskets out the window because they couldn't see them in person.
Dude, what the was that?
That was a thought. That was wild.
That's exactly what I heard before the store started.
Well, think about it
opening,
too. Door hasn't moved.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's complete.
When we came down here, it had
And like the debunk mode was wind.
Yeah.
The wind is coming from this way.
Well, and
I mean, you can.
it's closed and
it
open.
opened.
Yeah.
That
And then it
doesn't
closed
happen.
again.
Right, that doesn't happen.
It's like you can look outside. It's not windy out right now.
No. So I'd love to just, if you are here, hear a really loud noise. If you could run towards us, you could slam a door, use your voice. We're just here to listen.
Slam that door as hard as you can.
Hate.
Dude.
After it says I'm sad.
That's ominous.
Yeah. Scary ass
And
crow.
it says Hail Satan in this room.
Of course it
Hear
does.
my voice.
Did you hear my
Oh!
voice? You just heard that voice. Did you hear my voice?
That's crazy, actually.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Sure did.
That was great. Can you yell again?
Eat baby. Hell yeah. Can I get an email?
There's anybody up here? Make a noise as loud as you can. Yell. Slam a door.
Cursed.
Cursed. Is the building cursed now? Why? Are they bringing in things? Run down the hall towards us.
All negative
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Invoke.
Invoke.
Literally though, that's exactly what's happening.
Curse. Invoke.
Afraid, like they're afraid of whatever watching. Avoid this area.
Oh, I have like the chills.
I just saw something in the hallway.
You're coming down the hallway. Don't be afraid.
A baby.
Yeah, literally sounded like a baby crying.
You didn't like clear your throat or anything?
No, it was like.
Yeah.
Hello?
We've never heard a baby cry.
Mm-mm. That's new.
Yeah, it literally sounded like a baby, 100%.
Right behind me.
Ominous creak.
My neck.
I just heard another.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Again.
Maybe that's the sister.
Sarah. Who are we hearing? We keep hearing a voice.
Also, my neck. Your neck would probably hurt after coughing to
Yeah.
yourself to death.
Yeah. Where's the darker entity? Where's the dark energy in this building? What part of the building is it in? Can you tell us?
My legs.
My legs. My neck and my legs.
Get out.
Get out. Do you want us to
Get out.
No way.
Do you want us to get out and it says get out? Are we in danger? Get out.
You just said, are we
Yeah.
going to the base, or we're
Yeah.
going to the basement?
Says get
Get
out.
out. Be careful in here.
That's crazy.
We go to the
I
basement.
wonder what would happen if we walk all the way to the end of the hallway and just listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, down to the solarium. This would have been one of their solariums, their sun porches, fresh air, sunlight.
What have you?
Yeah, it's
What
nice.
have you?
On a nice sunny day up here, this is like a spot to be, and that's what they would have done.
Building.
Building. Get out, building.
Get out of the,
Get out of the building.
Get out of the building.
One thing many TB hospitals did too, it didn't matter how warm it was or how cold it was, the windows were open. They thought fresh air would heal you. So it didn't matter if it was, sunny and 75 or snowing.
Yeah.
You know?
You'd get hypothermia on top
Pneumonia.
of TB.
People would get the flu, pneumonia, hypothermia.
That was
But-
like a death sentence.
Great.
Yeah, it was like a death sentence for them.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It was saying get out of the building, it's dangerous.
Get out of the building, it's dangerous. As he's saying, this hallway just freaks me out. It says, it's dangerous.
Liam.
Liam, another
Liam.
name.
Another male name. I know. I heard that. Dude, I'm getting weird vibes in here, even during the day.
Yeah.
Okay, we're down here.
Going to that college?
Visit?
What's dangerous about this area?
Why is the building dangerous? Why do you want us out?
Connor, now I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I feel like I just saw a shadow down there.
On the left side of the hallway?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that?
Like it poked out of the room?
Yes,
That's
yes,
what's cool,
yes.
Like you have that light coming in, the ambient light, and you can see a little bit of movement in that light.
It was like in the kind of towards the end, middle area.
Like the second to last door.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
A
I saw
little
that.
black.
Protect you.
I can protect you.
It's like it poked its head out.
And then it
Wait.
says visitor.
Mine said visit, yours said visitor.
I can protect
I can
you.
protect you. Like a visitor, I can protect you.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a good spirit that this whole time's been warning us. You need to get out.
Because
It's
there is
dangerous.
something darker here that's been conjured. It's been invoked. It's a
Right.
curse.
Silent.
All right, we're gonna head down to the basement. Is there any way you could slam one of those doors or knock on the wall one more time? We'd just love to hear it.
The door hasn't moved again. Think
I
about
know.
that. Silent. The door hasn't moved again.
Dude.
I'm telling you, I feel like I'm going crazy because I'm in the like far back in the hallway where it's really dark. I feel like I keep seeing things like going
Peeking
back
in
and
and out.
forth between the hallway.
And we never claim to see shit ever.
No.
Never.
Oh, I saw the first one too.
Yeah, you
like
saw
we
it.
both saw it
Yeah.
at the same time. Yeah.
This hallway, man, I'm telling you, this is where the shadow figures always are.
Camera.
Use camera.
The noise was him.
The noise was him. Use camera.
Are you gonna show yourself on camera for us? Are you gonna walk out in the hallway?
It's like saying that person that's down there is the person that's making all the noise. Use your camera and you'll see him.
We're moving around.
We're moving around.
You guys are just seeing that, though. You just said
Yeah.
you're seeing things moving around in the hallway. That's literally what you're describing.
Dude, on point.
We're going to the basement now. You can come with us.
I just saw it again.
I'm gonna get a shot while you guys walk on.
The ground.
So it's 5:30.
Okay. Oh, whoa! 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 Did you fucking hear that? Yeah. Look at where I'm standing right now.
What was it?
I don't know. Whoa.
I don't even know what the noise was.
Yeah, it was loud.
It was like a bang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
we
a-
heard it.
I don't even know what the noise was.
God, that scared the shit out of me. Bro. I thought that was that came from one of these fucking rooms right here. I was just getting a B-roll shot.
The door's closed.
Shut the f
Door's closed. The door's closed all the way.
You said making a loud noise again.
No.
That door's closed all the way.
Yeah. That's crazy.
There's legitimately no way it was that noise.
Dude, it's stuck. It's closed so hard.
What?
You have to pop it.
What?
It was closed so hard.
In hell.
That was it.
That's
it. So you heard. But it's
Yeah,
stuck.
yeah, it was
It's
like,
stuck.
dude, it. Whoa! 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 I cannot believe I just got that on camera. Right after you stopped rolling too. That's wild though,
That's
bro.
absolutely crazy. Because it was stuck.
But it wasn't loud, like it was like slammed.
Yeah, it was just kind of. It was like it was pushed and it went.
Yeah, like
like
a
that.
gentle kind
just
of.
enough to stick it.
Whoa! That's crazy that it was actually fucking stuck though.
Right.
And I'm the one that asked at the very end for it to slam the door.
Yeah.
On camera
You said
too.
slam the door.
I was
That's
the
awesome.
last one that said that. Hey, I didn't even get my shot.
It said check this out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come down. That it's a little too much for right now. That's crazy, dude.
I know you. Hello.
Right as we walk down to the basement.
Yeah, I know you.
So down here, there's a maintenance man. His name is Charlie. We have documentation of him actually working here. He didn't really seem to like me when I first started volunteering up here. I mean, I was 17 when I started, so we think that he associated me with the teenagers who were breaking in and destroying it. But I get yelled at a lot down here. Very, very negative, very oppressive. Yeah, it's
Always dark down here, always. And there's times where it feels like the dark just keeps getting darker, like it encompasses you and you can't see your hand in front of your face and you're unbalanced. It's crazy down here. The number of, again, shadow figures that I've seen down here by guests on tours, on our history tours, we don't even dive into the paranormal that much because people are here for the historical information about it. We've been standing here talking at the beginning of a tour. And I've actually had people say, hey, somebody broke in. There's people just walking down that hallway. And I said, all right, stay here. I'll go get them. Go down, nothing. Nobody there, no cars, no people. I mean, they see people walking down this pitch black hallway. This is where we've had something dragged across the floor. It literally sounded like somebody was dragging a body. That's all we could describe it as.
It was on a live investigation.
Yeah, we jumped about 15 feet. It was the worst noise, and it followed us down the hallway. So we hear it drag, we freak out a little bit, we start moving back, we stop to listen, and it's 5 feet away from us again, dragging. It was one of the scariest things that's ever happened in this building.
This is freaky down here. So what's down here?
So down here, this would have been used a lot for laundry, maintenance, that kind of stuff. They did have a little rec area down here where they would have like a pool table, card playing table, things that they could have done without exerting too much energy because they can't go out running around when you have TV. So they would do things like that down here. Also, this area here was the maintenance hallway. So to our right here was the maintenance room. This is where...
Jesus. What's a fucking person standing there? That scared me.
This room to my right here was the maintenance room, so this was Charlie's room. This is where he worked. And recently people have come in and broke all of his cabinets and his shelves. All of his cabinets and his shelves have been smashed recently. Some people have broke those, which is too bad. But this area is always pretty oppressive, pretty dark. A lot of screaming, a lot of yelling. Behind you is the loading dock area and where we believe the morgue is also. Which is where that noise just came from. Yeah.
Oh. Evil lurks here.
Evil lurks here. That's where we just came. Yep.
Hello? God, this basement is creepy.
It's pitch, and it's broad daylight right now. If you turn off that light, you won't be able to see me. It's pitch black down here. It is absolutely pitch black.
Holy shit.
It's gone. I mean, you can't watch that door. So this is the elevator. It used to open on both sides here. They did brick up the other side, but the back side there would have opened up to the loading dock, and right on the other side is where we believe the morgue was. Right on the other side of the loading dock over there. Over here, all the equipment that was taken to run the elevator. So that's all the power equipment and everything that used to run the elevator, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty freaky.
God, this is just a fucking eerie area.
It is. That's what people call the tunnel. It leads over to the children's building. It's not actually a tunnel, it's just another hallway, but it's kind of gross and collapsed. But it can bring you over to the children's basement if you want to check that out.
I'll take a look down the creepy
Watch
tunnel.
that here. Yeah, take a look at this. The walls have given in a lot of the area.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah, it's not a great walk, I'm going to be honest with you.
Doesn't look too pleasant.
It brings you over to the children's basement, though.
Was the children's basement really creepy?
It's a weird feeling because nobody ever goes in there. We don't bring tours in there. We don't really investigate a ton down there. It's kind of closed off, so it's weird down there. It's definitely changed. It's got a weird vibe to it. We don't like being up here by ourselves a lot anymore. Like I used to do it all the time, so did he. We'll do it now if we have to, but we don't love it. It's definitely a different vibe. We don't feel as welcome. We don't feel as wanted in here. I think they're just tired of it, and whatever else has been brought in here is starting to, I think, run the show here.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah. Just on that spirit talker upstairs.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
The doors,
intelligent,
that door closed.
On camera too. On camera.
After we left you up there alone.
Yeah, and you can watch on my footage. I was like focusing my shot when it happened.
Plus, again, you're by yourself, but you're a new person in here, so
That's
we
crazy.
gotta scare them out, get them out.
It makes sense though. That's
Yeah.
like exactly what you've been saying the
Yeah.
whole time.
They don't like new people.
Well, slider and drone.
Let's do it.
And as I was saying, it's 5:50. And then
Okay, so this episode has been very disjointed. We're here at the homestead, we're in the area, and it's very f***ing cold out. Once again, it's just cold up here. It was like 90 degrees in Philadelphia the other day, and we were by the pool, so it doesn't make sense that I'm freezing my nuts off here. But tonight we're joined by these guys, Steve and Dylan from Haunted Nights on YouTube. How are you guys doing?
Excited. I'm excited to show you the homestead, and really one of our favorite locations that has changed quite a bit, like you said, in the last year.
Wish it was warmer, that'd be cool. But definitely this place has gotten a lot darker because we interacted with patients, with doctors, the past 4 years we've been up here, but the past year, it's definitely changed.
Yeah, we've talked about coming up here to visit these guys at this location that means so much to them for a while now. And finally, tonight's the night. But, I don't know, it's just freaky in there, man.
Yeah,
it's really freaky.
It's one of the places where you never feel calm, right? You're always on edge, no matter where you are in the building. You're walking down the halls, when you're on the first floor, second floor, basement, it doesn't matter. You're never comfortable in the property. It's always like you're being watched, you're being followed. There's always bangs, footsteps, voices. It never stops there. You're never calm.
Oh, fuck. It's ominous.
Seriously.
Well, with all that creepy shit said, I think let's dive in, man. It's very late. We're starting this video at around 2:40 a.m. So,
all right. So when we get inside here tonight, we got to be a little bit careful. We haven't been up here a ton this year because it's been winter. But over the last few months, it's felt a lot darker. This building's been abandoned for over 40 years. We don't really know what's been going on in those 4+ decades. We've found candles, we've found pentagrams, all kinds of stuff going on here. And again, in the last year, it's felt darker, a little bit more oppressive in this building.
Almost predatory, like they follow you around the building and they're trying to scare you.
I don't think whatever's here that's been doing that is from the TB hospital or from the nursing home. I think it's something that's been brought in by people that have been here breaking in over the last 4 decades, doing these seances, the Ouija boards, all this kind of stuff, conjuring up stuff that they don't really understand, and it kind of just has left its imprint on the building. It started out, very friendly, interactive, and now the building kind of has this different sense to it where they don't want you in here. They don't want us working on the building. They don't want us bringing people in.
They're trying to intimidate you. They're following down. Yeah.
The shadows now are at the end of the halls. They're rushing you down the hallways. They're in your face. It's feeling a lot more aggressive and not as welcoming. So we have to be kind of careful. Bringing in new people too, especially with the history of break-ins and vandalism, hasn't really worked out for us in the past. People have been attacked, scratched, pushed, dragging noises. A lot more intense activity when we bring in people from the outside. So we just got to keep our eyes out, keep our ears open.
Keep your guards up.
We're going to start on the top floor and work our way down. The second floor, especially in the middle section towards admin, where the operating room, the x-ray room,
the theater.
Yeah, that kind of have the heaviest activity so far and the heaviest feelings in the building. Whatever's up there seems to be trying to intimidate people, get them out of the building, scare them out, get them out as fast as they can because they don't want people in this building. They've been left alone for 40 years. 4 decades.
They like their silence,
And now that we're bringing in new people, they're weary of it, and we haven't been welcomed in recently since we started the tours and stuff. So I think we start up there, we see what happens, and we kind of work our way throughout the building. But we definitely have to keep our guard up because there's been things going on here in the last year that seem a lot more aggressive, a lot more negative.
So do you guys think it could be potentially dangerous to be in this place late at night?
100%.
Yeah, we've had people scratched, we've had people pushed. I mean, it's not necessarily a positive place. You got to think a lot of these people here were sick, they were upset. I mean, whatever has been conjured over the past 40 years, we have no idea.
I think that's the focus, right? Like, there's people here from the time it was a TB hospital, from the time it was a nursing home. But the last 4 decades, it's been abandoned longer than it was in operation. Yeah. So we don't really know what's happened during that time. And there's been a lot that's gone on here. And that's what we have to worry about and what we have to focus on because things have been brought in by people that don't really understand what they're doing or what they're conjuring. And they're just kind of left here now for us to deal with. And they haven't been welcoming. And the second floor has been super, super intense.
Yeah. During our cleanup days, we found like burnt candles on the second floor around pentagrams. So people are playing with stuff they don't understand.
Right. It's happening now. It's not something that happened 30 years ago. This is something that is still happening to this day. We find a fresh can of spray paint today. I mean, people are still coming up here and doing things that we just don't understand and they don't understand. And it's causing a lot of problems from us in this building. People on tours are having experiences that they weren't having 2 years ago. You know what I mean? So,
well,
That's
Let's
a little
go
spooky.
in, I think.
Yeah, let's dive right in.
Welcome to the homestead.
guys
guys.
lead
Welcome
us
to the
in.
homestead. Let's go. We're gonna go straight upstairs. We're gonna go all the way up to the second floor. If you come up here and you stand on this floor and you look down that hallway and you turn off your lights, you will not be able to see more than one door in front of you. It's pitch black up here. I mean, you guys have some lights on right now. You can't see, like that archway is what, 30, 40 feet away from us? This building goes
For
on.
a second, just show.
Just
Yeah,
to demonstrate.
sure.
I mean, I can't tell you how dark it is in this building. You cannot see your hand in front of your face. It is the darkest location that I've ever been in. Can you step away for a second, please?
And again, it's already calibrated. It just stops, but
Could you step out of the hallway real quick?
You know what this means, bro? It means that somebody is not only here.
Stops. It just stopped.
No fucking way! No way!
Like what I'm telling you, when we bring new people in here, they're very cautious, right? Like, cause they've seen 40 years of abuse and just like.
you can see all the spray paint on the
Right,
walls.
people
all
have
the
been
abuse.
terrible in this
Yeah.
building for the last 4 decades. We bring new people in here, they're very cautious, but they like to feel it out. They get close, they step away, they come back, and then they do what they need to do, whether it's scare them, shadow figures, slam doors, scratch people, whatever it is they need to do to get these people out, they do it.
Well, I want you to know that we're not here to mess up the place that you live in. We just want to know your story. We want to get to know you. And we're not here to mess up anything you have going on. So if you want to come talk to us, come on.
And also, I want to say, if you are a darker entity, if you're something that has been brought into the building, or maybe you're an angry person, we'd love to talk to you. But it's obvious that somebody is here.
Yeah.
Immediately. Look at that. Oh, but I said that.
You said, look at that, and it starts again.
Yeah, right.
All right. Can you step away for a second so it stops?
Just step to the side of the hallway so it stops.
It's crazy because it almost seems like it's a full tuberculosis hospital where there's people going in and out of rooms.
Busy.
There's nurses going up and down the hallways that are getting out of line of what the music box is picking up.
This was the hospital for the entire county.
Yeah.
There was people in here nonstop. It was a very, and it stops. So let's see this. If you're kind of checking out our friends here, you know us, we've been here a lot, but if you're checking out our friends and you want to see who they are,
Yeah.
can you step in front of the box here? Okay. Can you step out of the hallway for a second so it stops?
Literally.
And then it starts again.
So what I think is crazy is the fact that it was abandoned, you know? But it's what happened after it was abandoned. What's that noise?
The entire time we were talking about what happened. See what happened? Like,
Right when I said it's abandoned.
literally.
Look at
That's what I mean. Like, so, okay, these people dealt with so much, right? When they were alive and when they died of TB or when they passed away from whatever it was in this building. But then to have your place of residence turned into a place where people come in and they do these seances and they have the pentagrams and the candles and all this kind of stuff, right? Like, you're welcoming in other things, and now these people are stuck here. They're here to deal with this. And we've encountered that over the years, right? We've had mediums come in here and say, there's spirits in here that just stare and they watch you very intently because they're very worried about what you are going to do or what the next person is going to do because of what has been conjured and what has been brought in here. There's things in this building that were never alive. They were never people. They were created. There are these dark energy forms, negative energies that have been formed over these 40 years of abandonment that now kind of run this place and in a much darker sense than what was here before that.
Let me say, every fucking time before we even set up tonight that we've been talking about the negative, this thing has stopped responding. It's either somebody who's positive, who's trying to tell us that there's somebody here?
Exactly. It goes off again.
Literally, it's confirming what you're saying.
He's like, there's something here. And they didn't, and they
Look at that. Look at that.
there's something here. Something here. And these people that were here, that lived and died here, don't know what it is, and they don't know how to deal with it.
It's very seldom that the music box goes off.
And it's consistent.
So for us to have it pointed in one direction in a place that we know that there's no activity going down this hall, nor can we see anything that's going down this hall. It's nothing but darkness. Both ways that you look. There's nothing down that hall that's triggering this, that's like the physical realm.
I think what we should do right now is set up our devices and just start filming.
Yeah.
We haven't even made it halfway. I mean, you guys aren't even a third of the way into this building yet.
We walked maybe 20 feet.
That's what I mean.
Literally,
This building goes on for forever. Like, we're nowhere near even the middle of this building yet, and stuff's going off. We need to set stuff up. We need to get going. We need to figure out what's going on here.
I don't feel good energy here.
No.
It's not a happy
Tonight,
place.
specifically.
It's not a happy place. It wasn't a happy place when it was in operation. It wasn't a happy place when these people died here. But whatever has been conjured or created after the fact has just amplified that negative, sadness, mean, attacking energy tenfold. We've only investigated up here like one time this year. We've only been up here once because it's been winter. And
What is that sound?
that's
out there?
literally the millimeter REM pod.
Wait, hold up. Let's go check it out.
That's the REM feature going on.
We just set everything up. Oh!
We're literally,
Music box.
we're surrounded.
Literally.
So you have the REM pod feature going off here.
Oh! Right when you pointed at it, it stops.
Music box out in the hallway, and the REM feature on the other millimeter going off.
Do this.
Can you step away from that for a second? It stops. Music box stops. But the REM feature on the millimeter is going off right now.
Let's see it. What's going on?
That's the actual REM feature. Which one is going off?
That one over there.
So the temperature on that one's going off. Can you come over here and touch the top of one of these devices? That's going off.
Can you step away from this one over here and walk down further into the hallway towards the theater?
This will stop. This goes off. How many people are up here right now? Did you just hear that?
Mm-hmm.
What? What actually was that though? And then that starts going off. That sounded like a ton of like movement, like dragging.
Right.
This building's got a weird vibe to it tonight. We don't know what's been going on up here for the last 4 or 5 months. We haven't been up here because it's been winter. It feels off. Hello?
All right, so to whoever's in here, I just want to introduce ourselves. My name is Colin.
Dylan.
I'm Steve.
I'm Connor.
We're coming here to try figure out who you are. We have some devices here that you're playing with already. If you walk towards any of these red lights, you'll be able to set them off to show us that you're here. And we're also going to use some devices that you might be able to take over.
Yeah, Eddie.
To be able to tell us a message.
So,
We've been working up here for the last 4 years. We've spent a lot of time in this building, getting to know you and talking to you. We brought some new friends in tonight.
Death is not the end.
Death is not the end. Well, that's ominous.
That's crazy though.
That's super
Place like
open-ended.
this, yeah.
Right? Like, so many people died here. We had 1,000 deaths in this building. 800 from TB, 200 from the nursing home days. death is not the end.
Because, I mean, most people that were sent here, they thought it was a death sentence to be put in a tuberculosis hospital. So death is not the end is kind of interesting.
Oh. And then that goes off right outside. Oh. And then this goes off. The REM pod right here. Private.
That REM pod too.
Private.
This one said Vernon. I think the name's Vernon.
What happens after death? If
Oh,
that is pinging. Thank you.
If your name is Vernon, can you step away? Just step back.
Oh my God, dude! It stops on command. On command.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you talking to us tonight.
dude, I feel fucking cold as shit.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
And it's not bad in here.
No.
There's no breeze tonight. It's like a 50-degree night.
It's comfortable.
I'm comfortable in a hoodie and a t-shirt. Like, I'm not cold.
Vernon, if you want to talk to us tonight, you want to, share your experience with us, can you set this off again? Can you touch one of these devices in this room here?
That's crazy. The REM pod in the hall is going nuts.
out there. Do you recognize Dylan and I? Do you know us? I only ask that because it doesn't feel the same.
Right. It's staying far away from us.
It doesn't feel like the people that we've been interacting with for the last 4 years.
Right.
We're pretty comfortable in this building usually.
Nicholas.
Nicholas. So
Another name.
Yeah, another name.
That's interesting.
Jody.
Jody, another name. And this is the middle section, right? So like men's wing is to my left, your right. Women's wing is to my right, your left. So we're in the middle. This is where people, men and women and children, would have come.
This is the crossroads of the entire hospital.
Every single person would have been in here at some point. X-ray, surgical, theater. This was the hub. Everybody would have been in here. So it makes sense we're getting all these different names because it would have been the busiest part of the hospital.
Can we kill that REM pod out there?
Yeah.
Kill the
Please
temperature.
get out.
Please get out. Please get out. What do I tell you, right? Like, we haven't been in here in 3-4 months because it's been winter. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel like the people we've been talking to. Please get out. You have new people in here. Please get out. We don't want this to go on anymore.
Why don't we step out?
And then it's right on cue. We talk about this stuff.
Too. So it's like it's
That
standing
dude?
in the door.
We talk about what they don't want, what they want us to do, they want us to get out, and that confirms it. It goes off right on command.
Vision.
Can you see us?
Step out here with my 4-7.
Step out in the hallway and that
It
goes
doesn't
off.
want us to step out.
Literally, the second time you said that, and that's gone off. The same thing.
If we're going to be in danger if we step out into the hallway, can you set that off? If you're trying to protect us.
Illegal.
Illegal. Trespassing.
Trespassing.
Vandalism. Exactly what's been going on here. The trespassing, the seances, the vandalism. That's what they don't like.
That almost means that they don't like the new thing that's here.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't come here. Illegal. They don't like whatever the hell was brought into this
What these people have
location.
done.
Yeah.
We're going to step out in the hallway.
All right, I understand that there are patients here, but please, could you take a step back and let us talk to the darker entity? Whatever's here that is making you upset.
We were executed.
We were executed.
I want to bring that dark thing into this area. So if you hear my voice, come over here right now.
That was him.
That was him.
What was him?
Is the dark energy in this hallway? We can feel you.
Notice how when we step out here, all the devices stop going off as well.
Right.
I'm gonna step down to the story for a second. I feel like whatever's down here is down this way.
1600 remember you.
I remember you.
I remember.
Do you remember Steve and I?
I mean, these hallways go on for such a long time.
Dude, it goes on forever. I mean, it's not even.
Yeah.
Do you remember Steve and I? Yeah.
Literally, yeah. That's a
And also, yeah, on the spirit talker. That's
Right.
not a common.
Yeah, it's not a
answer.
common
Do
thing.
you remember Steve and I? Yeah.
Direct response.
Back.
Like they want us to go back over to that area?
Do you want us to go back down that way? Where we came from? What the hell was that? Hello?
What's this room over here?
This
That's the theater.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm getting this kind of like vision in my head.
They said
like
vision, too.
someone,
Oh yeah, yeah.
someone kind of like standing in the doorway, like beckoning me.
Well, that's the theater.
Over
So
there.
That would have been the happiest place in this building back in the day. If you had TB and you were sick and you were dying, the theater is like the one place of normalcy.
When I was standing in front of the room, I just kept getting this kind of like picture in my mind of someone like standing in the doorway.
Gladys.
Like,
Gladys. Another woman's name.
Nothing but names. You're getting nothing but names.
Should we head into the theater and see if they want to talk to us directly?
Sure.
And see, that's so. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That sounded like a female. I heard a female voice. It was almost like a. I can't even tell what it was. It wasn't like a scream, but it was like a call out. It was like, like a, you know what I mean? Like a.
yeah.
You hear that?
It gets lonely.
It gets lonely. Like a call out. I just said it gets like a call out.
Someone's been sitting in the theater waiting for someone to come.
And it gets lonely.
And we haven't been up here for
In
months.
months, dude. We haven't been up here in months because it's been winter.
The others scare me.
The others. So you guys are outsiders, right? You've never been here. They don't know who you are. The others scare me. They said, "I remember you." They recognize Steve and I, but they don't recognize you guys. Maybe we can move into the theater, try to make a connection with whoever this is that's kind of, staying to the outside. I mean, when we were in the operating room, all of the devices were going off, but the minute we stepped in the hallway, they all stopped. So maybe we can step into the theater, kind of make a connection with them, and go from there.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who
are you? Again, lining
Same.
up.
They don't know who you two are.
The others scare me. Who are you?
It's the new people. Again,
Yeah.
they're used to people breaking in here and vandalizing
Yeah.
and causing problems. They know us, but they don't know who you are yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Can you set off that device again? If you're standing in the hallway because you're.
Oh my God.
It's scared.
All right, well, anybody that's in this building with us right now, I want you to know that you don't have to be afraid of us. We don't want to affect this building in any negative way. We're friendly. So I want to invite you into this room to have conversation with us, to be around us.
Yeah,
They're coming in the room.
Do you trust us? Are you coming in to talk
Had
to
enough.
us? Had enough.
Of
I know
us?
you've probably had enough with all the negative stuff that's happened in this building. People coming in and vandalizing the place that you live in. I know that's probably really stressful for you. But you don't have to be afraid of us for doing that. Come on in, have conversation with us, hang out.
If you want us to come back out in the hallway, can you close the door? Or make a loud noise for us? No, red pine. Red pine.
Can you step away for a second so that stops? On command.
And then the music box. And then the music box goes off.
Thank you so much for interacting with us.
Affair.
Fair.
Again, it's like they're surrounding us, right? They're checking you
Disaster.
guys. Disaster. So they're checking you guys out. One's here, One's there, everywhere around us, feeling you guys out.
We're good people.
Found.
Found. Did you just find us? You want to?
Oh!
What was that, actually?
No.
Hello?
Something just.
That just got thrown.
Yeah.
No, what was that?
Actually, what was that? Yeah.
Hello? What did that even hit? It sounded like there's nothing from up there.
No, it sounded like something coming off of wood, like in.
Oh! Whoa.
It's like someone took a piece of wood and just threw it against the wall.
This is all plaster.
Yeah.
This is all plaster. And this is all, look, if you look up, this is all solid right here. Nothing came off of this wall. This is all solid.
It literally sounded like someone.
It hit the wall.
Yeah, it hit the wall.
I don't even know what that would have done that would have made that noise, actually.
That was so.
Dude,
loud.
that was.
It's crazy to think that people will see this and think something fell off.
There's nothing.
Yeah. You guys don't think that that's what happened?
100% no.
No,
because
actually not.
we've been up here, again, 4 years. We've covered all these windows. We've worked with these
Hold
windows.
out your hand.
Hold out your hand.
Don't antagonize. Hold out your hand like, hey,
Be friendly.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Don't antagonize. Don't
Okay,
do.
but even like,
Dude, that's what I mean.
like
what would've
listen,
made that noise?
listen to this.
No, it
No,
hit,
that wasn't
it hit
it.
something.
That's
it
a-
hit the
that's a-
wall.
Yeah.
So if something, okay, think about this, right? Like if a piece of plaster came off this wall, it's doing what he just did.
Yeah.
Falling on the ground. That's what you're
You'd
hearing.
hear an actual.
And again, like, listen, Matt,
bounce.
it hits the bricks, right? So if it falls off the wall, it hits all of this other stuff that has fallen over the years. Nothing. That hit the wall. I don't even know, like I don't even know.
Now it's like someone's standing over there.
If that was you that made that noise, if you threw something, Clark, again another name.
Yeah.
If you threw that, or if you made that noise, or if you know who did, step in front of that device again so that it goes off. 1, 2, 3. Step in front of that device over there in the hallway again so that it lights up and plays music. Oh my God!
Is your name Clark? Are you the one who threw that piece of whatever it was to make that noise?
I feel hopeless.
I feel hopeless.
This is funny.
This is
Funny. So it's two different.
And that went off again. Dude, so okay, whatever just made that noise or crashed over here, on the count of 3, sets off the music box directly on command. And again, it wasn't, you can hear the difference. It hit the wall and then hit the ground, not just fell into the dirt.
Yeah.
Right.
It 100% a different noise.
And it's like two different people too. This is like I feel hopeless. You know, I'm stuck with tuberculosis in this hospital in the middle of nowhere, and then this is funny. Someone who's playing with us,
Yeah.
throwing stuff against the wall, trying to scare us.
Do you want somebody to come out in that hallway by themselves? If you want somebody to step out in the hallway in the dark by themselves, set off this device again. Step in front of it.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. And it's the rest of it. Get out of here, it says. You want me to step out in this hallway by myself? If you want me to go out there in the dark, step in front of this device again, and I'll go stand out there.
Explore.
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 It wants us to move around.
It wants us. I
It
think we
wants
should
us-
go down.
It wants us to move
wanna
around.
go down?
Go down 1 floor and see
Yeah.
what's going on down there.
You wanna?
Let's do it.
All right, so we're setting up, or just packing up, I should say. Here's Connor. And we've gotten some weird words, right?
Yeah, so we're getting ready to go down to the children's wing, right? And it says the children play, and then immediately it goes attack, hurt, and stay. It's like we're talking about going down to the children's wing, and it said the children play, but it wants us to stay. It's almost like it's trying to warn us of something, you know?
Literally right there it says, the children play, attack, hurt, stay. Can you play music? I'm sorry if you want us to stay up here, but we can't. We gotta keep moving. Okay, so we're down in the children's wing right now. And you guys wanted to bring us down here. Why?
This area is always super heavy, right? So like, it has the most destruction out of any part of the building, the most demo that's going on, the most vandalism. We've been told by multiple different psychics that have come to the property at different times that there is a woman down here. They're not sure if it's a nurse or a parent or what it is that just kind of stands down here and stares and watches people because she doesn't trust anybody. This is the kids area. And when there's adults down here, she's not happy about it. She wants you out. She forces you out. And it's just a really uncomfortable feeling in this area pretty much anytime you're down here. So we want to see if she's down here tonight, if there's kids down here, or if whatever's been conjured or is created in this building, this negative energy, we know it moves throughout the building. We've experienced it everywhere. We want to see if it's maybe down here or if it's kind of staying away from us tonight. We're not really sure, but we know whatever's in here tonight isn't really happy that you guys are here. It doesn't like new people. So we wanted to bring you down to this area where they're already kind of hesitant and worrisome about people and bring new people in and see what happens then.
Right before we left too, the spirit talker said the children are playing basically and her basically telling us to stay up there, that something is going to harm us down here. So I'm interested to see exactly what we get down here. We just got the name Samuel. Maybe we can try to use that to kind of play off that.
That device is going off nonstop.
Is your name Samuel? Can you give us a sign? Make a loud noise, set off one of the other devices?
Here.
Here. Is your name Samuel? Here.
Can you step away from that device that's making the noise right now?
Step back for a second so we can ask you some questions.
All right, so we're gonna do a DR60 and EVP session.
All right, ready?
Yep.
You want to just quiet one first? Let them just talk, whatever they want to say. You can ask some questions. You want to do like 2 each? Are you happy that we're here?
Are you something that is not human?
Who's walking upstairs?
Does all the vandalism in this place make you angry?
Do you recognize any of us? Can you say our names?
Do you want us to leave?
Fatal.
Is that a threat? Are you going to hurt us?
Where are you in this building?
Run now.
Do you mean us harm?
So, if you're here, we just heard you make so many noises. Can you do that one more time for us? Slam a door, run around, anything. Okay, let's listen.
Those noises are so loud.
Oh yeah,
So like a door closing.
We heard that like multiple times.
like moving down the hallways, up and down the hallways, doors closing.
Yeah, that was very strange.
Yeah.
Listen.
Good.
Are you happy that we're here? Let me ask.
A pact.
Are you
Like a
The
deal?
last time we filmed, we got that.
A pack?
Pack.
Yeah.
Yes,
At Crescent.
in Crescent.
Like a deal.
Yes.
Like, who did they make a deal with, though?
Something.
Yeah, something that they drew here, right? That's crazy, though. We did get that in the tunnels at Crescent.
Yes.
That's insane.
That's the last time we got that, too, in our videos.
But it's like it confirms.
I'm sorry. My eyes are... There's dust in here, and I'm like fucking dying right now.
Hello? Whatever door you're opening and closing, can you do that again? As loud as you can. Slam it.
Can you stop your feet?
Ooh, that was down there.
Yeah.
That was different. That was down there this time.
Can you make a loud noise to show us where you are? It's like a knock. Yeah.
From down there.
Okay, but the first knocking noise is this way. Like it's down like this way.
Yeah, and now
The second one was like this way. And the third one sounded like it was back here.
But the same thing's upstairs. It's like they're surrounding us, right? Like they're kind of getting a feel for us. They're checking us out. They're staying just outside, but they're around us. They're encompassing us.
They
So
said we
can't leave.
recognize you, but
Right.
they don't know who these
Not
guys are.
you guys. We
Yeah.
don't know who you guys are. Again, can you slam a door for us? Say something.
Don't antagonize.
We've gotten that twice now.
Uh-huh.
So it's like we're calling out to this negative spirit. They're like, you got to be careful. Don't antagonize this thing.
We're not. We're not trying to antagonize.
We understand there's probably been a lot conjured here. People have done some really weird stuff in this building over the past 40 years. If you want to tell your story, feel free to come forward and interact with us. Can you give us a sign that you're here? There it is.
Let's listen.
Thank you.
Keep playing that back.
Yeah.
Something that is not human.
Say human?
Who's walking?
There's like 2 syllables.
Did you play it back?
Yeah.
Something that is not human.
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 Who's walking upstairs? Does all the vandalism in this place make you angry?
Thompson.
Do you recognize any of us? Can you say our name?
Oh!
The rep.
Oh!
That has not gone off. Did you just join us? Did you just join us in this room?
I feel f***ing weird, bro.
Dude,
It's like a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting closer.
Yeah.
Who's down
He
here?
got cold. Oh! He got cold, bro.
Dude, that has not gone off. That's the REM feature. That's not the temperature. That is an actual REM. That's something grabbing the antenna on that device right now.
This has been set up for like 15 minutes.
Step back. Step back for a second so that stops. We know it's you. You just gotta step away.
If you're excited to join us, just take a step back. We can interact with you. We can ask you more questions. Just step back from the device so it stops.
That makes no sense.
No.
There's obviously no power in this building. There's no walls. There's no roof. There's no windows.
Camera. Are you excited that we're filming? That we're trying to tell your story? If that's the case, can you take a step back so it stops? Or if you don't want to be filmed, can you take a step back so the device stops?
Do you want them to turn the cameras away?
It's almost like it wanted to stop us from hearing
Whatever's
what it was
coming.
about to
Yeah.
say.
Whatever's coming next, it's like distract them. Because why is that? Okay, why is that going off?
Consistently.
There's no power. There's no electricity in this building. There's nothing to set that off. It's
That's
not
been there
anything
for
we
15
have.
minutes.
It's been sitting there.
There's also
I feel
another
bad
REM
right
pod
now.
set up 10
Right.
feet
It's
away
not
from
going
it.
off. Nothing.
So someone just entered that space right there.
It's literally like it's standing there, right? Again, though, the medium.
And I feel f***ing cold right
Again,
now.
it's the medium saying that, like, there's a female spirit down here that stares and watches. You got to think about, right? It's late. We're in the children's section. There's 4 guys standing here.
Please leave here.
Please leave here! Dude, just on cue. Exactly the same thing. She doesn't want people down here.
She's just standing here watching us. Like, why are you here? You're filming.
I'm not gonna leave. Like,
Dude, all my hair is on f***ing end.
Please
You
leave
can't
here.
see it, but...
If you want us to leave, step away from that device and we can leave the children's wing. Just make it stop going off.
So we know it's you, and we will leave. You gotta let us know, though. Are you trying to stop us from listening to this? Dude, you got those door slams, you got the footsteps, and all of a sudden this goes off, and it says, please leave here, right on cue.
Whatever this is the thing that's trying to scare you. That's here. Look at this. This is scaring us.
Right. It's
Right now.
intimidating.
devices because it's scary,
Yeah,
right?
Intimidating. It's something that's been created, it's been conjured, it's been called here, it's been brought into this building by whatever people have been doing here for the 4 decades that this place has sat empty. It's not human. It was never anything that walked the earth.
This has been set up for 15, 20 minutes.
There's no reason for that.
Hadn't done anything.
There's no reason for that.
Okay, I'm gonna reset this. Okay, let's finish this goddamn video.
Move your camera. Move your camera just like you just did. Bend down like that again. And stand back up. I want you to just do that again. And then stand back up. That wasn't you. Dude, there was a person. There was literally a person right here. I shit you not, dude. There was a person standing right here. I swear to God, dude, when you moved, it literally looked like somebody was standing here. You turned and it went just like this. It stepped just like that, like right off the side. I could see the separation from their legs just like that. Dude, that was a 100%.
The children play games.
Dude, 100% a person was just standing here.
what the?
And then it said the children play games, like they're playing hide and seek. They're playing a trick on us.
That freaked me out. That was a person in this doorway. In this doorway. And now that's pinging.
And it said the children play games.
No, bro, we finally f***ing got it to come in here.
Dude, that's what I'm telling you. There was something standing there. You moved and turned your camera, and it was like it saw that I saw it, and it stepped right out of the doorway, and it came around the side and came right in that doorway to right here. Children play games. It's here now. But that's not a kid.
No. It's trying to make the impression that it's a kid to kind of let our guard down, you know?
That wasn't.
Footsteps above us. Sounded like running. Someone running down the hallway.
I feel weird in here right now.
Yeah.
Just now, I got so fucking weird feeling, dude. Every fucking... Yeah. Every hair on my body is...
Whoa!
Who's above us?
Hello? Hello? There's nobody breaking in. We would have seen a car, we would have heard a car. There's nothing on this road. You see the lights coming
That
forever.
just pinged.
Oh, I saw that!
other
I
mouth.
saw that!
It literally
I
just
saw
pinged.
that! Yes, I saw that! Dude!
Look at the wire.
Meat.
It's like it's coming to...
Wire, dude.
Connor, go film that. That was not just swinging like that. Oh!
What is that?
Oh!
Dude, that's
Over there! It's right there,
Not
bro!
here. That's right here. Hello? Dude!
Can you give us your name?
This. I'm gonna go over here.
What is that noise? It's moving.
Oh! Yeah. Shh.
Hello?
And I gotta say, it's not windy out tonight.
Right.
So this is not environmental.
No, there's nothing in.
Yeah, we just spent a fucking hour and a half upstairs and didn't hear one noise like that.
And that's the other thing, right?
That was right over here on this window.
So that's the other thing.
Tonight.
So that's the other thing. Upstairs, if there was wind, we would have been hearing things move. There's no windows upstairs are boarded up. Every window down here is boarded up.
Ask it if it's... Oh, I heard that.
above us.
Dude, that's fucking foot.
That's somebody just literally walking down this hallway directly. That's right above us.
Dude, that's actually crazy upstairs.
I know.
What is that, dude? Whatever dark thing is in this building is here. It's in this room. It's here. It's right in our face. It's here now. I feel like whatever's moving around upstairs is avoiding it. Ooh, it's avoiding it. It's trying to get away from it. Whatever is dark in this building is here now. That's why we brought you to the children's wing on the first floor. This area, yeah, the kids' wing, right? Dude, but it's supposed to be, it's the most negative area. It's the heaviest area 9 times out of 10. Conjure! Holy shit, dude, conjure. That's literally what we're just talking about. Whatever has been conjured is right here. It's right here. Right now. All right, we're going to give you the floor. Whatever's been conjured, whatever's been called here. We can hear you. We know you're here. Make a noise for us as loud. Did you hear that?
Oh, it got so fucking cold.
Yeah. Make a noise for us as loud as you can. Right now. Slam a door. Stomp your feet. Show how strong you are.
Attached. That's not good.
No.
What?
No.
Sounds like someone's stuck in the mud.
What's
like
that?
walking through the mud.
Dude.
Okay. Hold up.
I think we all just sit here for a second. Yeah, listen.
Whoever's...
Right above us.
Dude, that is footsteps, man. Whoever's here, whoever got conjured here, whatever got created, whatever dark entity is in this building, make a noise for us now, as loud as you can.
Need help.
Need help.
That's what I mean.
Oh! I heard. Oh,
I heard
yes,
that too.
Yes, yes. You didn't f***ing hear that?
No, I was starting to talk, so I didn't hear it. I
heard.
I was literally trying to talk, so I didn't hear it.
Oh, I got chills, bro.
I'm glad you heard that.
I'm glad you heard that.
That scared the shit out of me.
You both reacted at the exact same time. I was starting to talk, so I didn't hear it. I was going to say, what's interesting is, like, you hear this knocking and you hear these footsteps and you hear this movement. There's not doors left. There's not a lot of doors left in this building, right? So it's like, it's knocking on the wooden door frames or the few doors that are left, but then you hear these heavy footsteps moving above us.
And it said need help. What if whatever the negative entity is chasing around the patients that are stuck here?
They're stuck.
The people that were here during the tuberculosis days, or the people that were here during the nursing home days.
They're now stuck in this like hell where there's whatever's been created, whatever's been conjured over these last 40 years is trying to run and rule this place. And they're just stuck here.
What I think is that whatever's here is afraid of the lights. You know, the moment I was about to say about walking. Yeah. And what it is the moment we left the upstairs and all the lights, the people, it starts making all these noises. Yeah, crazy.
It's me.
Dude, this is right behind me, bro. The noises.
I see this person that says, it's me they see.
Dude, what the fuck, bro?
Running down the stairs. The staircase is literally right here. Dude, that's what I mean. That sounds like it just ran down to the basement.
Yeah.
Okay,
came down this hall and went straight down to the basement.
Tell me right now on...
Contact.
Oh!
Making contact.
Tell me right now on fucking camera, these are not normal noises.
No, dude, we don't hear. There's no doors. There's no reason for these noises. That sounded like somebody just ran down the stairs.
Walking upstairs, if there is any doors, they're not making any noises because they're definitely rusted fucking shut.
Nothing's
We've
moving.
done live streams here. It's
You
not like
She's over there.
Oh!
She's over
the nurse who
there.
stands and just looks at us.
I said it sounds like somebody just ran down those stairs to the basement. She's over there.
Dude, also, the moment we left that area, the REM pods and everything stopped going off.
Yeah.
And
It's following us.
has 100% a completely different
Way
vibe
different
than where we started.
Oh, yeah.
It feels way different down here than it does upstairs. And that's what we said. Like, we wanted to start upstairs because, like, it's active. It's crazy up there. Down here is pretty uncomfortable. Like, this area, you don't feel welcomed in ever at any point here. But the basement, The basement section of this building is by far the darkest. It's the heaviest. It's the most uncomfortable. Dragging noises, people getting scratches, shadows. Biggest, like the scariest things happen in the basement, and that's where it just sounded like whatever that was ran down to.
All right, so I think we need to go to the basement soon. But why don't we just ask for whatever this is to make a noise? I'll let you guys do it because they know you.
Oh, yeah.
But
Can you slam a door, stomp your feet, make one final noise to show us that you're here?
Dude, it felt like the energy just left.
It's like it ran out of the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, that's what I'm telling you, man. It
dude,
moved.
the moment Steve said that, I have to say, it felt like it left the area.
Yeah.
Like genuinely. And it's
it
like
was trying to avoid us. It ran
I
to
was
the basement.
religious.
I was religious.
Batteries are dead.
we're gonna head down to the basement, so we're gonna pause, but holy fuck has this gotten intense really quickly.
I'm just worried about what just ran down there.
Yeah.
What's waiting for us in the basement? The darkest part of the building.
That was strange.
Dude, that was bizarre. that
All
was
right,
crazy.
I'm gonna cut.
Hey everybody, it's Colin here. Thank you for watching today's video. Hello to all the new subscribers and hello to the rest of our beautiful, wonderful spooky family. As you know, every single week here on the channel, we give away a free gift bag to one lucky viewer of the show. And this week, to enter the contest, all you have to do is like today's video, let's smash that like button, and comment
That was spooky.
in the comments section below. I'm gonna give you all 10 seconds to do this now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So go comment. You can comment multiple times. It helps the video so much. And we have some really exciting collabs coming up soon. Videos with Exploring with Josh, Nick Groff from Ghost Adventures, and Twin Paranormal, along with some other really crazy investigations, locations, and evidence. But anyways, let's get back to today's video. Thank you for listening to my little spiel. I love you guys so much, and stay spooky.
So we're in the basement right now. All of our devices have been going crazy. The REM pods, the music box, the proximity meter. It's like, watch this. Someone followed us down here,
But
and
again, it's the same thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
So we've been surrounded all night. There's been stuff behind us on each side of us all night. So that's going off. That's going off. Both of our exits. That's the exit that way. That's the exit that way. Things are going off in both directions.
They followed us the entire night.
Yeah.
and I don't feel good down here.
It's
At
like
all.
it's trying to intimidate us.
Yeah.
We've called out this negative entity and now it's followed us down to the basement, which is supposed to be the darkest area.
Yeah. And we're here.
And you're looking for an Estes.
There it is.
Good luck.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go under with the Estes method. Right next to us.
That's literally every single thing we have set up out here is going on.
Yeah.
All right, well.
I mean, there's only so many times you can reset that. You know what I mean? Like it's.
All right, so. Y'all ask questions and
Yeah.
we'll try to give answers.
See what happens. Charlie, if you're down here and you're gonna talk to Colin through the Estes method, can you set off that music box down there? Can you walk into this hallway so that device plays noise?
All right.
Alright, so he's under for the Estes session. We're gonna ask him questions. He's gonna repeat whatever he hears through the spirit box. Hopefully we can get some answers as to who this darker entity is.
It's been following us all night, for sure. It's
Yeah.
been following us and literally surrounding us in like every single spot we've gone to. Dude, again, both sides.
Because you have to think, this was a hospital, this was a nursing home. Like,
There shouldn't be anything negative here, but people have conjured these things over the last 4 decades.
yeah, 40 years of people just breaking in and conjuring these things in.
And we've run into them a little bit over the last few years.
Hey.
But recently, it seems to have really amped up with whatever dark entity is in this building.
Can you give us your name? Finish me. Are you trying to be let free of this place? Are you bound here? You said a pact upstairs. Did you make an agreement with someone that bound you to this location?
That's me.
That's me. Ooh. Music box goes off and says, "That's me," immediately.
I like it.
I like it.
You like the sound that device makes?
I'm right here.
I'm right here. Again, as soon as something goes off, it says, "I'm right here."
Do you not like new visitors in this building?
No.
Do you feed off fear? Do you scare the people that break into this place?
You too.
You too.
I know you.
I know you. You too. Yeah, you too. I know you.
How many times have we been in here? We've been scared. They try to scare us out of this building. They've rushed at us.
Were you created? Were you created? Were you conjured in this building by people of...
Broke in?
Broke through, maybe? Like, you know what I mean?
Like people broke in and they conjured them.
Two dumbasses.
Two dumbasses.
Man.
That's not very nice, man.
That's not nice.
Did someone break into this building and they conjured you here? We found candles here around the pentagram.
Paint.
Paint? Did they paint a pentagram on the ground? Is that how you ended up here? Should I reset this one?
No.
No.
You.
And then it goes off again, and then it pings. You literally just reset it. And then that pings.
Your wife.
Your wife? She's probably...
We've been here and you've had a Ouija board fly off.
Literally, we were here one night.
I hate it.
We were here investigating one night, just the two of us. My wife calls me after being here for like an hour. She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "We're at the homestead. You know we're here investigating." She said,
"No." What did you do?
She goes, "What did you do? Did you do something stupid?" I said, "No, why?" She said, "A Ouija board in your room just flew off the wall."
Look at this.
It happens. Dude, everything is going off right now.
Did you go to Steve's house and throw that Ouija board off the wall to send us a message?
That's going off.
That was him.
That was him. That was him. Who?
Was it Charlie?
Yo.
Oh, creepy laugh. Like that.
Where are you in the building right now?
Look around.
Steve! Steve!
Yeah, good luck.
What? Do you need me to ask you questions? Do you recognize music box?
seen it.
You've seen it?
I saw it. I'm the only person that saw something tonight. I'm the only person that saw something like that tonight.
Did Steve see you upstairs?
Really got laugh again.
Did Steve see you upstairs? Are you the one who's been following us all night?
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
I accidentally, as soon as I looked at it, it stepped out of the way to another
Like
room.
you weren't supposed to
I
see
wasn't
it.
supposed to see it.
I'll kill you.
I didn't mean
Angry
to.
voice.
I didn't
I'll
mean to
kill
see
you.
I did not mean to see you. I saw nothing.
Why are you so angry?
Because you're here. Creepy too.
Dude, literally,
It was
it
a
doesn't
very,
look
very
good.
pleasant
Why are you
voice
so angry?
because you're here.
Here. So you don't like new people being here? You want them to leave? You don't.
If you don't like us
Just
here,
you.
Just you.
if you don't like us being here, can you make a loud noise somewhere?
What was it? Yo. Dude, that was right down here. You said make a loud noise. Hear that? I'm gonna reset this again. I'm gonna try to turn this down a little bit.
So just to confirm, if you don't like having new people in here, can you set off this music box? Can you walk down the hallway where you just made that noise? Fuck you.
It's angry.
It's so angry.
It does not want you guys here. It does. Punch. Good luck.
Are you gonna hit me?
Yes.
Yes! Instant response. Literally.
Go.
If you're gonna hit me,
Shut up.
I need you to know I'm not afraid
I'm
of
hearing
you.
one voice, and it's a very angry sounding voice.
Let's turn that off.
Go, punch.
Let's just turn it off so we can listen.
I don't know what the you're asking, but it doesn't like whoever's talking.
You got that? Yeah, thanks.
Need to get the hell out.
Need to get the hell out.
Now.
And the music box is
Holy
pointed
fuck.
at the exit.
All right,
You helped.
like I said, if you're trying to make us scared, I'm not afraid of you. You can do whatever physical
You should be.
You can do whatever physical thing you want to do in here. But I want you to know I'm not afraid of you. So do all you want, make a noise.
Pray.
Pray.
And then a laugh. I don't know what the fuck you're asking, but
Upstairs.
pray and then
I was religious upstairs.
Holy shit! Did you just hear that? Dude, that was down here. That was like a scream. It was me! Dude, that was like
look here.
That was like a scream from down there.
And also scream, look!
Dude, that was literally like a scream from right down here.
That was a woman's voice.
It's me.
It's me.
Like a
What's
creepy. I don't even know what the
Dude, that's the tunnel system that connects over to the children's building. Where we just were, on the first floor.
I came down.
Over there, and the music box.
And it comes up behind us.
That's terrifying. We hear a woman scream, she says, "That's me."
Rape you.
Don't do that.
Don't.
Pass.
Please don't.
All right.
Rape yours.
We hear you. We know you're trying to scare us. Make a noise again. Stomp your feet. Slam a door. I need you to show me that you're here with us right now.
Listen.
We're listening. Make a noise. Scream again. Yell.
I'll kill you.
Again.
That's what I mean. That's not
a tuberculosis.
That's not a patient. That's not somebody from this building. That's something that has been conjured. Conjured, dude. As I'm saying it, that's something that's been conjured and has been created and has been brought here over the last.
music box goes off.
All right, I want to say something to you. I think you're trying to hide and pretend that you're a human. And I want you to know you're not fooling us.
Little Stacy.
Little Stacy?
So it acts like a kid?
It acts like a little kid?
You're not fooling us. We know you're not.
I'm innocent.
You're not a human spirit.
The person. That's me.
You're something. You're something that's evil. And you're not from this world.
Do you act like a kid?
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
But the voice changed.
Yeah, it's. Do you hear how different he's talking now than before when you're hearing those screams?
And that's when
Just listen.
it's trying to sound all like
Like a little kid, like it's me. Again, it's me.
Because first it was an angry voice, and now
Yeah.
it's like, it's me, I'm innocent. Because we started calling it out.
yeah.
Trying to play that game.
That's what I'm saying.
Shut up!
There it is, dude. Trying to play that game, and that just gave me such chills.
Shut up! Just like that.
That just gave me
a fucking chill. Like I said, I don't know what you're asking, but
that just gave me such chills.
Like I said,
I'm here again. Same old voice.
But the voice changed.
I know your game that you're trying to play right now. And you're not fooling anybody. I know you're an evil person. And I need you to show yourself right now. Where are you?
Oh, dude, creepy voice. Everywhere.
Where are you?
Just like
Everywhere.
that.
Everywhere. And then
It's
that
like
goes
a
off.
metal song. Everywhere. Listen, choose. I am Christ.
Yeah. What was that?
Either
Something was above us.
I'm Christ or I'm Christian. If that's a word.
Why have you been following us around? Are you trying to scare us out of this building? What is your objective?
I know you.
Remember me?
What's your name?
That's creepy.
I didn't like that laugh.
No.
To be honest. There's that hum again.
Did you hear that?
It was like a woman again.
Who's the woman that screamed? Who's the woman? What was that?
Sarah.
Sarah. Who's the woman that screamed? Sarah.
And
Throat.
when there was that pause of silence, I heard it again. Yeah.
Lungs. Throat and lungs.
TB.
Yeah, TB patient. Is Sarah a TB patient?
Her family looked for her.
Her family looked. Did you hear that voice? It was a
They never
female
found.
voice. It was a female voice.
Sarah.
They never.
Again. Sarah twice.
Sarah, where are you?
Right there. Right there.
Here.
Here, as the music box goes
And
off.
it goes off again.
Oh! There's someone bad here.
There's someone.
I don't know. It was a female voice. There's someone
same
bad
as the
here.
female voice. We've been hearing a female voice like audibly down here.
That's who's been following us around. Sarah's been trying to warn us there's
And
someone
there's
following
someone
us.
bad here. Yeah.
Sarah, who is it? Is it someone from this building? Or is it someone from somewhere else? Were they conjured here or brought here?
A weird low male voice.
Make a noise.
Listen.
We're listening. Sarah, were they conjured here?
Shut up.
That's not very nice.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Hello?
Fuck you. I'm the champion.
Did you hear
That's
that?
above us.
That was just moving.
You bastard.
There's just walking. There's
Yeah.
just people walking. Hello?
Slam a door.
Is that you, Steven?
Good luck.
Yes. What do you need? It's me. Who am I talking to?
That's it?
Who am I speaking with?
The girl.
Who?
You know them.
Where are you from? Are you from this building or from somewhere else?
Below.
I don't like
That's
that.
it.
I don't like that answer.
Freeing. I made a deal.
A pact.
A
I made
pact.
a deal.
I made
The
a
same
deal,
thing that we
pact.
got upstairs.
Where's Charlie?
So this entire time we've been coming here, I've been getting yelled at. We thought it was Charlie yelling at me, right?
Ah! Like a scream.
As you say that,
Right.
what if it's not?
This entire time it hasn't been Charlie.
They betrayed me.
It's been whatever's been negative and dark, whatever
That's why I'm here.
conjured here.
But it acts like it's Charlie because that's.
Pining, grinding.
Have you been acting like Charlie every time we come here so we give you attention? You can feed off our energy?
I'm new.
I'm
New. How did you get here? Did you follow somebody to this building? Did you follow one of us? Did you come here with one of the four of us?
Say hello.
Hello.
I'm new, say hello.
Hi. Did you come here with one of the four of us that is here right now? Is that how you got here?
Music box.
No.
No. How did you get here?
Days.
How did you end up? How did you end up in this building?
Blood.
What did you guys do?
They were here.
What did you do?
Nothing here.
No, but you did work.
Secrets.
We did a blood ritual.
Hinsdale, right?
Is there something that's attached to us?
Anybody would know that it's a no.
What is that noise?
Just stick to the story.
What's the story?
You.
The story we tell, the history?
Once again. Ha ha ha.
We never focus on the negative entity. We always focus on the TV days.
And the positive.
Die soon.
We got that at our last
Voice.
location. though,
Die
you told me
soon.
Again. Do you not like when we focus on the negatives here?
Pain.
Again, I want to ask, what is your problem with people coming into this building?
Don't.
You seem very angry at us right now. I get that this is your home, but we're not bad.
I'd just be quiet. Battle.
You say battle?
We're not trying to fight you. We want to get to know you.
Who are you battling? Why is there a
Go.
battle?
God.
Who are you battling? God.
So you are evil.
Good night.
Why don't you want to talk to
Don't
us? all?
see the value.
Did you hear that voice again?
Yeah.
That's a female voice again. Again.
Sarah, can you let us know?
Woman.
Woman!
Can you let us know that you're still here, Sarah?
What is that?
Yeah.
Do you need help?
The voice.
Like a man's voice. Yeah.
Is someone keeping you here?
Heart attack.
That was a noise that was right there when you walked up.
The guy's gonna get you.
Sarah?
Where'd you go?
A better place.
A better place. Where'd you go? A better place.
But it was like that deep, gravelly voice again.
Yeah, better place. It's not.
Gravity.
Who's down here? Who are we speaking with? Who's the man here? Give us your name. Who else is here besides Sarah?
Can't do that.
I can't do that.
Why can't you give us your name?
I think you understand.
We don't.
And kind of like a. I think you understand.
Are you gonna get
I'll
in
see
trouble
you
if you
later.
tell us?
I'll see you later. Are you gonna follow us somewhere? To our next location?
Through the screen.
Through the screen. This is a camera.
You never know.
Alright, well,
I might be seeing you.
He looked at you. He literally looked up and looked at
He
you.
turned his head and looked directly at you.
What was that?
What is that?
Chat room.
There's movement.
Tonight, I'll see you. It's the best night of my life. Jesus.
alright, well I wanna say,
Shut up! Like that. Shut up!
yeah, I don't care what you say. I'm gonna say what I need to say. Whatever you have going on here, you can't follow us. You cannot attach yourself to us.
Dylan.
And you have to stay here. Yeah, you can't attach yourself to Dylan. You can't attach yourself to Steve. You can't attach yourself to me or Colin. You have to stay here.
It's already done.
It's already done. You have no power.
Yeah.
Who are you attached to?
That's a joke.
You have no power, that's a joke.
Who do you think you're attached to? Who do you think you're leaving with? Who are you going home with?
I was down there, yeah.
You heard me?
Yeah.
You heard me, yeah.
We heard it. Who are
All
you?
of you.
All of you.
Who are you attached to? All of you.
It's everywhere.
It thinks it's
Steve.
It thinks
It's omnipotent.
big.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you. You're not.
Demons! 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 Couple demons! I don't know what the fuck you're asking, but couple
If there's demons
couple
here,
demons.
you're not allowed to come with us. You have no power over us.
Don't they say that demons aren't allowed to give their names either?
Yep.
Never.
Never.
Alright, to any demons in this building right now, I want.
Steve! Again.
I want you
Dude,
to know.
Whatever you're fucking asking, Steve! Like that.
I want you to know that there is no way that you're coming home with us tonight. That you cannot form an
Game on.
attachment to us.
You have to stay here. You have no power. You have no strength.
Whatever agreement you made was with
Music.
someone in this building. Music.
You don't control us.
Ask me something.
Who are you? How did you get here?
Power.
How did you get in this building?
Do you hear that shit?
It's just
Yeah.
literal, just non-stop noises.
It was a process.
It was a process.
Fire lighted.
Candles. Fire lighted.
Fire lighted candles. We got the little pentagrams with the candles on it.
Ugh, bird cat.
Bird cat.
We found animals up here like mutilated though.
Pigeons.
That was them.
That was them. Were you brought here by a sacrifice? Is that what you're saying?
Almost like a no, but it was like.
We're gonna leave soon. You don't have control over us. You don't have power over us. You can't keep us here. You can't come with us.
We're not afraid of you.
You have no power. You can't do anything to us. This place was a hospital for sick people.
Fuck you.
It was a nursing home. You don't belong here. You need to leave. Whoever conjured you here, whoever made the pact with
Terrible
you,
things happen.
whoever made this pact with you, we have no relation to it. You have to leave this building.
The ball.
Alright, we're gonna leave here in a little bit. And again, I want to say,
See you soon.
so we're gonna leave here in a second,
Okay.
but you need to know you have to stay here. You are not allowed to come back with us. You have to stay in this building or elsewhere, but you are not allowed to come with us tonight. Do you hear me?
Just to document this too, like as we've been calling it out, Steve's camera
It just stopped recording.
Yeah.
That I have my hand on the power bank for the light. This just stopped recording.
Okay. I'm gonna be done.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
It was weird. You should have heard the noise. We heard so many voices, like out loud, disembodied female voices,
Really?
nonstop.
No.
Yeah.
Echo down the hallway. My camera turned off. It stopped recording.
What?
I'm holding it like this. It just stopped recording.
No.
It literally just stopped recording.
And like so much demonic shit too.
Non-stop, dude. Like answering questions perfectly. The voices, the footsteps, the movement. It was non-stop that entire time. Non-stop. Telling us it's already attached to us. It's too late. It's coming with us.
Yeah, I think that actually made me feel sick.
Yeah.
You don't look good.
Your eyes are rolling.
I don't feel good.
Yeah, we gotta get out.
Was that going off?
Yeah, that's definitely going off.
We had to turn the REM pod off in front of you because it wouldn't stop.
We literally turned I reset it like 5 times and it wouldn't stop.
Yeah, the REM pod was sitting right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
I moved it because it wouldn't stop.
Well, I think we should get out of here.
Yeah, we gotta bounce.
Me
too.
Yeah. We need to wrap it up.
All right.
It's also
We'll wrap this
insanely
tomorrow, but
Yeah.
it's fucking what a.m.?
Like 5:30.
Yeah.
Let's just show the camera right now.
5:39.
Just-
Sun's coming up.
It's 5:39.
Yeah, let's see that.
5:39.
5:40.
The sun is coming up outside.
Connor,
Also.
you see that? 5:40 in the goddamn morning.
Let's get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah, any demons, anything bad, you're not allowed to follow us, alright? Or any spirits in general. I don't know who we just talked to or what that entailed, but you cannot follow us tonight.
The sun is coming up. You can see it.
Oh my god, I hate that.
We got about 20 minutes
I
till
really
sunrise.
hate that.
20 minutes till sunrise.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, man.
What a night.
What a night.
What a night, boys.
Hell yeah.
Hands in the middle. What should we say?
Demons.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, demons! Yeah. Hold up, guys. All right. So, just to end this session right now, you want to show us on your phone what time it is? I'm pretty sure this is the latest we've ever stayed up for a video.
Good morning.
Good morning.
10 of 6 in the morning. The sun is up in about 15 minutes. Or now.
I mean, look at that. We came out. It's 5:47, bro.
It's tomorrow. It's the morning. And we got another investigation.
Yeah, we're filming tomorrow night
We're
too.
filming tonight.
The funny thing about it is that we're gonna probably start filming in 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We'll be filming.
Yeah.
We'll be filming
I'm
in
saying-
10 hours.
I'm saying just for the next location.
Yeah.
We still have to come back tomorrow and
And
do
do
some
this,
B-roll
and then-
shit for this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good morning to you.
Well, how beautiful is this, huh?
It's a
Look
glorious,
at that.
It's a beautiful spring day here in upstate New York.
It really does feel beautiful right now.
It's not bad.
You know?
Got out of the building, you know?
It's crisp. It's haunted.
Yeah.
And it's a wrap. It's a wrap. We're gonna get a couple hours sleep and we're back at it. We're back at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a nice, big breakfast of the continents tomorrow.
You can probably get it when you
Shivering
get
my
there.
goddamn nuts off right now.
actually,
Yeah.
right when we get back to the hotel tonight, I'm gonna be getting the nicest breakfast of all the continents.
Dude, we should, honestly. That's not a bad idea.
Breakfast right when we get back to the hotel.
Yeah.
2 nights in a row in Illinois. We did that because we got back at 8 a.m. So
Did.
this is early for us.
Hey, hold up for the video. So we finished the investigation.
It's morning.
It's 6 a.m. Just tell me honestly what your favorite thing about doing all of this is. Like, why do you love ghost hunting? Why do you love doing this?
The places, right? Like the places we get to go, the traveling. We hit 19 states last year. I wouldn't have gone in probably 18 out of those 19 states if I didn't do this. And get to hang, right? Just hang, make
Yeah.
friends, chill, stuff like this. Yeah, you're tired. It sucks. It's cold a little bit, but we're chilling. It's 6 a.m. We're on top of a tuberculosis hospital in upstate New York. You know what I mean? Like, that's just cool. I think it's a ton of fun. I don't know. I get to do exactly what I want to do every single day from my job. I love what I do. I have a ton of fun. I get to meet great friends. It's just, what more can you ask for, you know?
You never get to live this.
Never. You never
know?
get to live something like this, right? Like, we're literally living the dream.
Who's gonna live this?
Just us.
Just
We're the
us.
lucky
We're
ones,
the
man.
crazy
We're the
mother.
lucky ones. We're the crazy ones
You
sitting
know?
on top of a TV hospital at 6 a.m. in upstate New York, but I wouldn't change it for anything, man.
Connor?
Living the psychopath's dream.
Connor,
But
why do you
honestly,
love this?
though, I mean, we're getting to go out and do things that, I mean, a lot of people are wishing that they could do, and we're able to make a career out of it, and we're thankful for everybody that watches all the content and supports us, because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Stephen Connor said it best. I mean, experiencing this is all really cool, but being able to bring you guys along with the investigations is even cooler. I don't know, just the experiences of hanging out with good friends and you know, exploring the paranormal. Not everyone can do it. So.
Just being here.
Yeah, just
you know?
being here.
For me, life is way too short to not actually just go out and do it, man. And years ago, I would have never thought that I would be here right now in New York, living here in Philadelphia, on top of a tuberculosis hospital at 6 a.m. Who the hell does this?
sun is
Nobody.
rose.
The sun is awesome. Hella rose. Damn, I gotta say, I'm just thankful for my life, and I'm really thankful for these guys, for you, Connor, for everybody that is watching. Life goes too fast, man, and if you don't enjoy it, what's it worth?
Little moments, you know?
Yeah,
You gotta
little
experience
moments.
You gotta enjoy it before you become a ghost.
That's the most beautiful thing, bro.
People like
It's
us
true.
bother you until 6 a.m.
Then us assholes are gonna be here. Are you here right now?
Yeah, I'm sleeping. It's 5:30. Leave me alone.
You know what? I'm tired. I don't feel good. I want to go to bed, but like, goddamn, I wouldn't give this moment up for anything, bro.
It honestly is an insane thing that even on a day that, I mean, most people would see a day like this and see the clouds and to think that, oh, like this is kind of a shit day. But we're out here. We've been out here all fucking night. And we see the sun come out and we see these clouds, and it's just a beautiful day for us.
Can we get a little high five for life right here?
High five for life.
On 3, life. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Life!
How do you go to bed?
Hello.